Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I wanted to go over my e-file that I've been using and do kind of like a little bit of a review on it, let you guys know what I like about it. This is actually the 5th e-file that I have used, so I have used quite a few different ones and kind of have a good idea of what now that I like in an e-file, what I don't like in an e-file. This one I have had now, I'm gonna have to double check, but I know it's been at least like 6 months, so I've got like a good, amount of time using it. I get asked a lot about what e-file I recommend, what do I like, would I recommend this one that I had purchased. This is the Medicool Power 35K e-file, and I get mine from Erica's ATA. I love Erica's ATA. I love their customer service, their products, their education, everything that goes along with their brand I love. They're so kind and so helpful, and so I love buying especially something like this that costs a lot of money, right? And we don't want to buy it and then just feel like that was it and we're left with like no help if we need it. They're definitely going to help you. They have a YouTube channel, they're on TikTok, they're posting these clips and helping people. So I love the Erica's ATA brand. This specific e-file is not made by Erica's ATA, but they are a distributor, so they sell it. And I trust kind of what they would pick to sell because again, they've been so helpful, great customer service and education. So some key kind of things about this e-file is it is a 35K, so it goes up to 35,000 RPMs, which is how fast your e-file bit is spinning. So the higher the number, the faster your e-file is going to go. E-files will go anywhere from like 20 to 35. So 35 is definitely on the higher end, and that is great. I like using my bits in a high speed if I'm doing a removal, things like that, because it helps prevent heat and it helps speed up your process, helps you work faster, all that good stuff. So when I'm removing like a previous color, I'm usually at 30,000 RPMs. Certain things that I look for in an e-file: one, I want an e-file that has good torque, which is what is going to keep your bit spinning once you touch the nail. If the e-file doesn't have a good powerful torque, when you touch that nail, that bit is going to actually slow down or even stop. And that's not good. That you're gonna end up with all sorts of different problems. You're gonna have vibration, your service is gonna take longer, it's gonna be frustrating. So you want an e-file that has good high torque. I know that sometimes it's tempting to purchase things that are more on the cheaper side, more discounted. An e-file for me is one thing that I truly believe that cheaper is not better. I'm not saying that you have to go spend $1,000 on an e-file, but I do truly believe in purchasing and researching a good quality e-file. It will make all of the difference. Everyone that I've talked to who was using maybe a more low quality one and then they asked which one I recommended, they purchased this one, they're like amazed at how smooth it is, how powerful it is. It's just, there's no comparison between one that's low quality versus high quality. So I definitely believe saving your money, getting an e-file that is better quality is totally worth it. So that is definitely on my list of things that I look for in an e-file is high torque. Also, I prefer a digital display. I know some e-files, they don't have a digital display. You just turn the knob and then you would have to guess, like if it goes up to 30,000, then halfway would be 15,000. You kind of have to guess in that way. I prefer a digital one because it just makes it so much easier. So you can see when I turn the knob, it tells me exactly, now we're at 35, tells me exactly RPM that the e-file is at. I don't have to guess. It makes it easier. I love seeing the digital display. Something else that I really like in an e-file is a handpiece. So this is our basically control box here, and then this is our handpiece. So one other thing I like is if the handpiece is a little bit lighter. I have small hands, so I don't want to use a handpiece that's huge. I'm going to end up with cramping. It's going to be uncomfortable, especially if you're seeing clients back to back all day long. It's just not going to be good. It's not going to feel good in your hands. So I want something that is lighter, that I can easily hold in my small hands, and this one is great. It's not super heavy. It's a little bit skinnier of a handpiece, so it fits really nice and comfortable in my hands. So those are like some of the things that I personally look for when I am looking for an e-file. Some other great things about this one, it is chargeable and cordless. So you can use it without it being plugged in. So if you're on the go, if you're doing pedicures, I really like having an e-file that doesn't have to be plugged in, because it makes it so much easier when you go to like move it to your pedicure station. You don't have to plug it in. This one actually came with it. It's like a little side bag. You can literally just keep it in its little bag, and then you can use it and walk around wherever you want to go on the go. So many options with that. That's another great feature. You have your forward and your reverse little switch right here, and your dial. Again, you have your digital display. One thing, and you can see that I added it, is it doesn't have a spot to put your bits. So Erica's ATA actually sells these little blocks where you can actually put your bits inside of them. So that is one thing that I wish it had, is I wish it had a little slot for bits, but this was super easy. I just used a little, you use them to like hang pictures on the wall basically. I just used that. It's like super sticky, and that's what it's sitting on. So it's stuck to there, but it's not permanently stuck. I didn't glue it or anything, but it just makes it so when it's sitting on my table, I can easily put the bits that I want to use right on the top, and they're ready to go. So I just put a bit inside so I can kind of show you how quiet it is. It really isn't that loud. I don't even know if you can hear that. That's at 15,000. Let's turn it up all the way. 35,000. It's so quiet and so smooth. There's like literally no vibration coming from the handpiece, which is gonna be so much more comfortable for you, but also the client. If it's got a lot of vibration, the client is gonna feel that in their nail, and it's gonna be so uncomfortable. It's just gonna be like, ugh, like I don't like that. So you can see how quiet it is. I just love it. So those are kind of like all the things, the reasons why I love this e-file. If you're looking for a new e-file, I would definitely check this one out. I also have an online course which kind of goes through some e-file basics and kind of about different bits and how to use them. So if you are new to e-filing, my online structured manicure course, it's called Elevated Structured Manicures. That course teaches kind of basics and a lot of information on e-files, so make sure to check that course out. If you are a beginner, you're not sure, you need some more information, I have that available. I do have a coupon code with Erica's ATA. It's AMB10. I'll make sure to put the link to the e-file, my discount code, all that stuff in the description box. It does not work on the e-file, however, so you can use it for bits, almost anything else on the website, but you can't use it for the e-file. So if they're having a sale like Black Friday, Memorial Day, any of that stuff, that's usually when you're gonna save on the e-file. You are trying to save a little bit of money, you gotta wait for these sales, but otherwise I do think it's totally worth the money. I did purchase it myself and I love it. It's definitely one of the best e-files that I have personally used. I do also have another YouTube video showing kind of like my top 5 favorite bits that I have, so check that out if you want to learn more about different bits. And also I wanted to mention this e-file does come with a 1-year warranty, which is perfect, especially when you're spending that amount of money. You usually want to make sure you have a warranty just in case something happens. So we love that, love the warranty. And I also personally believe that an e-file is like one of the best things that a nail tech can invest in, and it's probably like the #1 tool that I have to have for me as a nail artist, a nail tech. Of course, you do need to be educated when you use an e-file. Of course, you can do damage if you're not educated. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to learn more, if you want to get the links, make sure to check out the description box. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day.